myself trying to be nice to Kai this morning. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Now, she come in my room and said, us girlfriend. I said, Kai, can you take me to the donut shop? I got my own money. I said, yeah, hell yeah. I ain't got to spend mine. I'm with it. Let's go. Now, we get there. She said, excuse me, I'm trying to get enough donuts to feed my class. The man look at me and said, well, 2 dozen do? I said, yeah, it's on her. I said, okay, Kai, let me see your money. Because I'm thinking her mama done gave us some money. Kai put $1.25 up on the counter. I said, hey, what you doing? You got some more in your pocket? She said, no, that's all of it. I said, you ain't got enough. She gonna look at me and say, make it enough. Pay for these donuts for my class. I said, I'm not. She said, us girlfriend pay for the donuts. I said, okay, hold on a minute. So I went into my wallet and got $1.25 out of my pocket. I said, hey, excuse me, sir. She ain't got enough of them 2 dozen. How many donuts can she get with this? He said, she can get 3, but I give her a 4th one for free because she's a cutie. I said, well, you got 4 donuts. What I supposed to do with 4 donuts? I said, you're going to give each one of your classmates a piece. She said, okay, us girlfriend, I got you. I said, cool. Now we get in the car. We riding in silence. She said, us girlfriend, I got something to tell you. I said, what? She said, remember the other day when you was eating that chocolate? I said, what about it? She said, remember when you went in the kitchen digging in the ice bag with your nasty hands, with your nasty self, eating all out the refrigerator and stuff? I said, it's my damn ice. What difference do it make? She said, you're still nasty. I said, okay, what's your point? She said, well, you had already made me mad. So I went into that drawer and got a piece of that chocolate candy out that I gave to the people at school, and I put it on your candy because I knew you weren't going to pay attention because you greedy. I said, what? I said, you trying to tell me I ate a laxative? She said, yeah, you thought you was sick, and me and Rico been in there laughing. That's why you been on the toilet, because we gave you that candy. So you mean to tell me I missed a whole day of work, and I'm back at work today, and I'm shitty as hell because of you? And she said, yeah, you gonna be boo-booing all day. I said, oh, I'm gonna beat you. Then I had to just think about it. I said, you know what? I don't know whether I should call the police. I don't know if I should call CPS. I don't know if I should call a lawyer to see how much my bond gonna be. But I'm gonna kick her ass when she get home. Because my stomach been boiling since I been at damn work. And when this batch of kids grow up, we through having kids. Ain't no more kids coming. When this batch is grown, it's a wrap. I can't do kids no more. I ain't gonna be able to do it. My stomach is tore up. I can't even fart without boo-booing. This is a dangerous game at work. Damn.